So Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide got a massive victory this morning when four-star edge rusher Yhonzae Pierre committed to Alabama. We need to talk about what this means and why this is so interesting for Alabama's class going forward. But before we do, as always, y'all know the drill. I need to hear from you. Hop down to the comments, Y for yes, N for no. Are you excited that Pierre is a part of Alabama's class? And let me know what you're thinking. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as I do constant college football content. You don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoyed the content, be sure to like and comment down below. Those interactions, though seemingly small, are massive for content creators such as myself, and both getting picked up and maintained by the YouTube algorithm. But having said all that, let's hop right into this because this is a great win for Alabama and Nick Saban. Pierre is an intriguing prospect, a top 300 player in all of high school football across the nation, and one of the top players in the state of Alabama. He has got a lot of versatility, and that is so interesting, especially when you're a top 300 player and you offer all the versatility he does. He currently plays edge, but once he gets into a college environment, gets to eat the college diet and be put in all the positions to succeed in the weight room and in bulking up, sky's the limit to what he's going to be able to do, and that's what's so exciting about a prospect such as Yhonzae Pierre. Already such a talented guy, but he's got so much versatility to his game, which is ultimately what you love to get out of these defensive front guys. That athleticism is such a coveted thing, and Alabama's lucky they get to add it into their class. But what does this mean for the Crimson Tide's 23 class as a whole? And right now, Alabama has 3 prospects in it, all 3 on the defensive side. Pierre is the first on the defensive line, joining 2 defensive backs in Jaleel Hurley and then Elliott Washington. But Yhonzae Pierre will not be the only defensive lineman in this class, as that is a position of major need for Alabama. And look, it's a position of major need, but Alabama also gets very lucky this cycle. Not only is this an incredibly deep cycle on the defensive line, but so much of that talent resides in their backyard in the state of Alabama. And Pierre is absolutely one of those prospects that they're very happy and lucky to get in, but he's not going to be the only one that they target out the state of Alabama. And let's not get anything twisted. Just because the state of Alabama is loaded does not preclude them from going after a 5-star such as Jaden Wayne, who's a phenomenally talented prospect and one that Alabama will be pushing very hard for. The Crimson Tide are sitting in a unique position because even though they recruit nationally and they do so and set the standard in doing so, they have the luxury of having so much talent in their backyard. Peter Woods, James Smith, Yhonzae Pierre, Kelby Collins. I mean, we can go on and on and on about all the talent along the defensive front in the state of Alabama. And the class of 2023 has the ability to be a special one for the Crimson Tide. And I've been saying this since about a year ago because when you look at it, Alabama recruits as well as anybody. They set the standard in recruiting. That much is true. But whenever you're the institution that sets the standard in recruiting and in your backyard is that much concentrated talent, you love where you're at because you know you have the ability to recruit nationally. But when all that talent is there, it's, as I said, a luxury. And Yhonzae Pierre is a great way to kick off the defensive line recruiting class for the Crimson Tide, one that I expect to be really deep and a really exciting one to look forward to. But with all that being said, I can't wait to hear from you. What a great addition for Alabama's 23 class in Yhonzae Pierre, someone who I'm sure Alabama fans will be watching closely in their senior year. Hop down to the comments, let me know what you're thinking. That's it. See ya.